After winning the special election yesterday, Dan Schaefer is now on his way to Washington as Colorado's new 6th District Congressman. A fellow Colorado congressman has some words of advice about what Schaefer can expect when he gets there. Republican Hank Brown was a freshman congressman last session, and like Schaefer, a veteran of the state legislature. Brown says Schaefer will be in for a learning experience when he gets to Washington and goes to work.
Really, a person of either party in the legislature has more immediate control over the issues than perhaps you do in Congress. So it's a different way of operating. It's a different mechanism, a different system.
Brown says Schaefer shouldn't expect much in the way of committee assignments because members of the House got all of theirs in early February. So he, Schaefer, will be stuck with what's left.
When we return, a decision in the Groucho Marx estate trial.
And the loss of an Amtrak train in Wyoming isn't sitting well with some of the people from Wyoming who ride it. We'll have a report on that.
Save on fashion activewear for spring during the Easter sale at Target. Save 30% on active tops and bottoms for men, women, and juniors. Target sale price from $5.59 to $13.99 apiece. And save 30% on fashion tops and shorts for boys and girls. Sale price from $4.19 to $6.99 apiece. Target, we've got the look, we've got the price. Spring activewear for the whole family. 30% off during the Easter sale at Target.
We just stole this new Nissan Sentra.
New Nissan Sentra. You need this car.
We stole it.
For only $49.49.
Ultra mileage.
Front-wheel drive.
Plenty of power.
5-passenger room.
Still only $49.49. I need this car.
You need a Nissan Sentra. It's a steal.
Datsun, we are driven.
Here's 3 in a row on KYGO FM 98.
You know, KYGO is my brand of country. I'm sure I've listened to others. Too many interruptions, too much talk, or not enough great country music. But only KYGO plays continuous country 3 in a row. And whether you're playing country music or making one of these, you don't spoil it by putting too many irons in the fire. Make KYGO FM 98 your brand of country.
Is there someone who doesn't like Sara Lee pudding in the middle cake?
Oh, sure. Another one of those pudding cakes where you can't see the pudding. I see the pudding. I see lots of pudding. There's pudding in every bite I take. It's moist, fresh. I love this cake.
So, how do you like Sara Lee pudding in the middle cake?
Oh, it's all right.
'Cause nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
Try new lemon and banana flavors.
The 2-month-long trial of Groucho Marx's former companion is over. Aaron Fleming was found guilty of defrauding the comedian out of nearly $500,000. The jury came back with its decision in a California courtroom earlier today, but then had to be sent back to the jury room when it could not explain to the judge how it had reached its verdict. The jury later returned. The judge ruled the verdict was valid, and Aaron Fleming must repay nearly $500,000 to the estate of Groucho Marx.
The operator of the Woodland Apartments in Aurora, the Landmark Company, says it may take legal action against the city's housing department if the city follows through on its threats to order the apartments evacuated. The Woodland is at 1570 Joliet. The city has cited Landmark for literally hundreds of building and fire code violations, including plumbing and wiring problems and structural deficiencies. City inspectors say all the tenants, about 80 of them, may be ordered out tomorrow if the most serious violations haven't been corrected. Some tenants say they would welcome that.
There's just major problems that need to be fixed in the apartments, and they will not do it. Landmark Financial will not come in and hire the help to get the problems fixed.
The Woodlands operator calls the citations ridiculous. A representative told us they might go to court against the Aurora housing inspectors if they try to move the tenants out. People who ride Amtrak in Wyoming aren't happy about Amtrak's decision to drop its route through Wyoming. The San Francisco Zephyr starts in Chicago, comes to Denver, then north to Cheyenne, and west through southern Wyoming all the way out to the coast. Starting on April 25th, Amtrak will drop the Wyoming portion and instead run the train through Colorado on the Rio Grande route it will take over. Amtrak figures the more scenic route will put more people on the train and increase income. But train riders in Wyoming have their own arguments.
I'm really upset about it because
in Laramie, we're really isolated, and when the pass is closed, there really isn't much way we can get out. People have to come over to Cheyenne for medical reasons, or if people have to go to Denver for anything. There's no way out unless you take an airplane, and that is really expensive that way.
Amtrak says if the trip through the Colorado mountains does increase its patronage, Colorado that word was, then we all should be happy because the taxpayer pays more than $3 million a year to help pay to run the Zephyr.
Good to have you back from vacation. Bill Kuster's up next. He says spring made a short, very short appearance in our area. He'll tell us what's coming up tomorrow next.
There must be a reason why hundreds of thousands of people have chosen Buick Skylark over the years. Value. We ordered a special shipment of Skylarks so you could choose from our best selection of the year and still take advantage of 11.9 annual percentage rate financing. Buick Skylark, an affordable price, front-wheel drive, and a special interest rate that can save you hundreds of dollars in finance costs. But March 31st is your last chance to save with 11.9 at your favorite Front Range Buick dealer.
Judith, could you send $350 to Santa Fe? Right away.
Could you possibly send me $709? Murray, hurry.
Dad, is there any way you could send the money today?
To send someone money fast, come to Western Union. We'll make sure it gets to any of our 9,000 locations, usually in 15 minutes or less.
Keep in touch.
Western Union, the fastest way to send money.
If the cost of Easter is painting you in a corner, it's time you switch to Albertsons, because Albertsons has a sale on the things you need for Easter. So switch to Albertsons during our Easter sale. The change will do you good.
Switch and get boneless hams just $1.59 a pound, beef rib roast just $1.99 a pound, or strawberries just $1.49 a quart.
The time, opening week of baseball, 1983. The event, Ballpark Frank's season opener sale. The deal, a limited time sale price on Ballpark Franks. The place, wherever you see these specially marked packages of Ballpark Franks. The best part, right now, you can get the Franks that plump when you cook them for the price of something less. The catch, when baseball's opening week is over, Ballpark season opener sale will be too.
Heavy winds in downtown Denver tonight blew some large metal sheets off a construction site onto the street, potentially dangerous. It was around 7 o'clock. Winds estimated at about 60 miles an hour ripped through the Blake Street Terrace construction site. The wind blew out corrugated metal and building insulation. Denver firemen closed off 19th Street between Market and Blake. Firemen said the metal sheets could have easily killed somebody. But luckily, nobody was in the way and nobody was hurt.
I went to dinner just a few blocks from here tonight and decided to walk over. I just opened up my coat and let the wind blow me right over there. It was really great. Landing was a little bit rough. I didn't have my landing gear down, but other than that...
And they say that airmail letters came in an hour early today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They certainly did.
But it was a beautiful day. Let's look at that part of it. Boy, I'll tell you, you couldn't find one like this if you look for a long, long time. Matter of fact, nice. Mike, it turned out to be the second warmest day to come to town so far this year.
Super.
And I got good news for you. It looks like we're not going to break the record for the snowiest March on record. Till tomorrow night at midnight, we got to get 2.3 inches. We're not going to get it. I'm happy about that.
Good.
Let's take a look at our numbers. We had as our overnight low 31 degrees. Our high today was 67 degrees, but La Junta had the dandy. Look at that. 76 degrees they got up to today. Clear skies right now in Mile High Denver, 49 degrees. Humidity 42%. Barometer 29.90 and on the rise. Winds out of the west at 3 miles per hour. Live color radars on the 90-mile swing around. We have nothing to show you, but we do want to tell you that it is snowing lightly at Berthoud Pass still, and Loveland Pass is now finally open, but the chain law is in effect because it's very icy and snow-packed and there's poor visibility up there. So moving along to super radar now, we have some activity out along the west coast in Oregon and California, some rain and snow showers coming ashore there. We have some showers and thunderstorms occurring here over the eastern sections of the Plains states. Some of these cells have moved through northeastern Colorado and are in Nebraska now. And moving back here, we can see some rain showers and thunderstorms booming at this late hour, and some pretty high-level ones, too, down here around Jacksonville, Florida, and Tampa State Peak, too. Okay, taking a look at the satellite picture now, here in the state of Colorado, things are looking mighty good. We just have a little wisp of cloud down through north-central sections of Colorado. but another one lining up to come through. Will they ever quit? I don't know. The picture as of 5 o'clock tomorrow night shows the front, which is lying basically up here now, to come whipping through here. By 5 o'clock tomorrow night, it'll be down in the middle of Oklahoma. Its cold front will be further down into Texas, and as you can see here, that'll bring a belt, actually a ham hock of precipitation, if you will. Snow all the way from Idaho and Montana down into sections of our state, and some rain showers for the flatland areas here. Also a big area of rain showers and snow here associated with this other part of the system out ahead. And our high temperatures tomorrow will basically be 40s, 50s, and 60s again, with the 70s in the deep south. And Phoenix is going to go for an 87 tomorrow. They may just make it, too. So the big weather word then around the tri-state area tomorrow is cooler and some clouds mostly, so it won't be a day like today. We'll have 40s and 50s on the western side. We'll have 40s in the high country and 50s tomorrow along the Front Range and eastern plains, with a chance of some snow showers and rain showers moving into western sections tomorrow night, and some snow showers moving into eastern sections late tomorrow night. Let's take a look at Denver's forecast for you. Tonight now mostly clear, windy, and mild. Those winds will be getting less and less as we go into the evening. They got as high as 75 miles per hour up around Fort Collins and Boulder, and Casper Mountain had a gust to 90 miles per hour. Tomorrow, more clouds, cooler, a high of about 57 degrees, and then a chance of some rain or snow showers late tomorrow or tomorrow evening. Friday, those showers ending, and cooler yet, a high just up to 47 degrees.
But that could be April Fool's. He's keeping it from us.
I think they'll be ending, I hope.
Okay, good. Ed?
Karl Akers has been giving some thought to our weather, and in his comment tonight, he has a suggestion on how we can react to all of it.
Even those of us who have been around this neck of the woods for more than a couple of years can't figure the squirrely weather we've been having this spring. A couple of warm days, and then we get hit again with something. However, in light of what's been going on, we've come to a conclusion, a suggestion for all of us here in the state. We would suggest that we might plan to do something in conjunction with our usual observance on the 4th of July this year. We might plan on that auspicious date to remove our snow tires. Seems the prudent thing to do. This is Karl Akers.
Coming up next, a bird's eye view of a baby bird watch.
And watchers of the thorn birds are turning into readers of the thorn birds. We'll explain that.